trying to accept it as it is, to let go of the life I used to miss. Though the scars remain, I'll carry on, finding strength where the hurt belongs. I'm learning to face what I can't change, though the world feels distant and strange. I'm trying to accept it as it is, even if it feels like emptiness. I've walked through nights that never end, hoping the silence would learn to bend. But some truths can't be undone, some battles are lost before they're won. The pieces don't fit like they did before, but maybe that's what healing's for. I'm learning to live with the broken parts, trying to mend my shattered heart. I'm trying to accept it as it is, to let go of the life I used to miss. Though the scars remain, I'll carry on, finding strength where the hurt belongs. I'm learning to face what I can't change, though the world feels distant and strange. I'm trying to accept it as it is, even if it feels like emptiness. Every tear has taught me something new, that even pain has its purpose too. I may not have the answers yet, but I'll forgive though I can't forget. I'm trying to accept it as it is, to find a reason in all of this. The shadows fade, the light breaks through. I'm learning to see what's real and true, though the hurt still echoes in my soul. I'm finding the strength to feel whole, so here I stand with all I've lost, trying to move past what it cost. I'm trying to accept it as it is, hoping one day I'll find my bliss. Under the weight of endless nights, I carry a heart that's lost its light. The silence whispers like a friend, but it cuts me deeper in the end. They see a smile, but not the pain. A quiet storm, a hidden sting. Behind these eyes, a story untold, a soul in sorrow, weary and cold. I'm just a soul in sorrow, carrying wounds into tomorrow. Every breath feels like a fight, every step fades into the night. I'm searching for a place to heal, to feel something real. But I'm just a soul in sorrow, drowning in what I'll never know. I try to hold on to what was mine, but love slipped through the cracks of time. The dreams I built have turned to dust, leaving nothing but broken trust. I scream in silence, but no one hears, drowning in my own quiet fears. The weight of loss is all I own, a soul in sorrow, lost and alone. I'm just a soul in sorrow, carrying wounds into tomorrow. Every breath feels like a fight, every step fades I'd learn to cope. But for now, I drift through pain, a shadow caught in endless rain. I'm just a soul in sorrow, praying for light to break this hollow. The memories haunt the silent stays, a never-ending lonesome maze. I'm reaching for a hand to hold, to warm this heart so cold. But I'm just a soul in sorrow, living in a world that feels borrowed. The night consumes what's left of me, a fragile ghost yearning to be free. But I'm just a soul in sorrow, carrying yesterday into tomorrow. The sun has set, but the ache remains, a hollow echo calling out my name. I tried to hold, but slipped away. Now I'm left with words I didn't say. I'm tangled in the things I can't undo, drowning in the shadow of losing you. The hardest part is knowing it won't change. This heartache feels like a never-ending cage. I have to bear this pain, though it breaks me over and over again. No escape, no place to hide. I'm learning to live with this ache inside. I have to face the night alone, where memories cut me to the bone. Even though it tears me endlessly, I have to bear this pain in me. I see your face in every crowd, a quiet ghost that screams so loud. The love we had is out of reach, yet its lessons haunt and teach. The tears fall like they're meant to stay, washing the colors of yesterday. I can't rewind, I can't pretend that this broken road will ever mend. I have to bear this pain, though it breaks me over and over again. No escape, no place to hide. I'm learning to live with this ache inside. I have to face the night alone, where memories cut me to the bone. Even though it tears me endlessly, I have to bear this pain in me. Maybe someday I'll find the light, but for now I'll hold the night. Every scar tells a tale of loss, of love that came but at a cost. I have to bear this pain, though it burns like a never-ending flame. No escape, no way to run. I'm left to face what's been undone. I have to wear these wounds like skin, a reminder of where love has been. Even though it's breaking me, I have to bear this pain, you see. So here I stand, with nothing left, clinging to the pieces of myself. I'll carry this, though it cuts so deep. I have to bear this pain to keep. The nights were long, the tears ran dry. I used to ask the empty sky why, but time has softened every scar, and I've learned to accept who we are. No more chasing shadows of the past, no more hoping for something that won't last. I've built myself from what you broke, found strength in words I never spoke. I've learned to let go, though it hurt more than you'll ever know. The love we had, the pain we made, is now a memory that starts to fade. I've learned to move on, even when the nights felt so long. It took some time, but now I see I've learned to accept what's meant to be. Your voice still lingers in the air, but I no longer wish that you were there. I've made my peace with what we lost and carry on despite the cost. No more holding on to what was gone, no more playing the same old song. I found the light within the pain, and now I'm standing whole again. I've learned to let go, though it hurt more than you'll ever know. The love we had, the pain we made, is now a memory that starts to fade. I've learned to move on, even when the nights felt so long. It took some time, but now I see I've learned to accept what's meant to be. Brought me closer to the light. I don't regret the love we shared, but I've outgrown the weight I once bared. I've learned to let go, and with that I've started to grow. The wounds have healed, the pain's no more. I found the strength I was searching for. I've learned to move on, and now I'm where I belong. No longer trapped in what could be. I've learned to accept and set us free. So here I stand on my own, no longer afraid, no longer alone. I've learned to let go, and now I see the future's waiting for me to be me. I walk alone on empty streets, carrying the weight of broken dreams. Every step feels like a chain, binding me closer to the pain. They say time heals the scars, but mine just bleed into the stars. It's not the fear of falling apart, it's losing the pieces of my heart. It's not that I'm afraid to love, it's the way it all turns to dust. Every promise fades like rain, leaving shadows in its place. It's not that I'm afraid to try, but I'm tired of hearing lies. When hope is lost, what's left to gain? It's not that I'm afraid. The echoes of your voice remain, a haunting melody I can't explain. I gave my all, but it wasn't enough. Now I'm drowning in what we call love. I'm caught between what's real and fake. Each step forward feels like a mistake. It's not the fall that leaves me cold, it's the silence that takes its hold. It's not that I'm afraid to love, it's the way it all turns to dust. Every promise fades like rain, leaving shadows in its place. It's not that I'm afraid to try, but I'm tired of hearing lies. When hope is lost, what's left to gain? It's not that I'm afraid. I'm not running from the dark, I'm just trying to protect my heart. The cracks are deep, the light is thin, but I'll fight to find the strength within. It's not that I'm afraid to love, but every time it's never enough. The memories burn, the scars remain, and I'm not standing in the rain. It's not that I'm afraid to try, I just can't bear another goodbye. When every dream ends the same, it's not that I'm afraid. So I walk this road alone again, chasing echoes of what might have been. It's not that I'm afraid, it's just the way it always feels.